Hello everyone, and welcome to the last tutorial of the X2010 set of tutorials I've been doing. I did already have a render of this, but well, I tried to render it, but it failed before GT Academy, so I apologise for that. But it's been made now. It's just be very quick because this is the easiest, by far the easiest. I mean, you can beat the time by 6 seconds. I'm approaching 6 seconds anyway. I keep having a go now and then. My fastest at the moment is 1 minute 59.4, so it just shows you what you can do. Now this lap was done in January or December on the pad, so this is way before controller sensitivity, so the speeds are a bit less from what I will say, but this is just like the update of this, using the updated patches that have been produced. So basically we will get going now. So we'll leave the pits nice and easy, and your first braking point for the first corner is the 100 meter board. So you see 200, 150, and we're about to approach to 100. Now you can see me going on the brakes here early, but it is the 100 meter marker, like you brake here. Now as you turn in, you want to use as much as the green AstroTurf as possible. The more you use, the more you can cut the corner and therefore gain time on the challenge. As you watch here, brake. Now, as you can see there, I've turned in. I'm using quite a lot of the green AstroTurf here. This is what you should do. Now, I do mess up the exit slightly on this lap of this, but you're looking for, as you cross on to the second one, not to touch the curbs on the right hand side. That way you get less bumpiness and you'll get more traction. But here in this case, I do hit it. Now, your exit speed is going to be about 100 miles an hour. So as you see, I lost it there slightly, but it's because it was bumpy. But I'll pull it back, and then we're going to race down through this corner. This corner is flat out. Now if you've done a very good first chicane, you'll see the ghost about at this point, the back end of the ghost anyway. And we'll approach the next chicane. Now as you can see, there's a 100 meter board coming up. I think it's 100 meter, it's the board I use anyway. This is your braking point. I brake a bit earlier on this one, but like for my fastest time, I brake on that board. Now you want to leave this corner at 180 miles an hour. Now I'll leave a lot less, but this is because it was before the patch. But yeah, you want to use the inside green AstroTurf, and then use as much as the right hand side AstroTurf to get as straight in the chicane as much as possible. So as we'll see here, turn left. Now I've used as much as this of this at this on the left hand side, but you'll notice that I have a slow exit speed. But remember, this was because of pad lag at the time. Now pad lag doesn't exist now with the control sensitivity, so you should be able to get through that. And there we go. Now I do this corner in 4th gear normally. You can do it in 5th. It just depends. It's on borderline. Now the one thing to note is through this corner, as you can see here, I've just paused it right. On the right hand side, if you come in very close, you're going to hit that and then fail and get disqualified. You have to try and stay off the curbs. So as we come around, now I didn't use a lot of the exit curb, but I would normally use as much of that exit curb as possible. Approach this, and as we hit this, as we hit this 50 meter board marker, we're going to brake but turn in at the same time. Now, as you can see, I broke slightly, but you'll have more speed coming off the last corner, so it works out more. And once again, I've not used the exit curve, but it shows you the difference between then and now, because basically there's far more speed to be gained now with the control sensitivity, and you can use all the curbs and so on. So what we'll do now is go up to the next corner. Now this is the hardest corner coming up. Now the way I did this is I came down to 4th gear and turned in when I saw the curbing. Right, so I'll start to turn in. As I hit the curbing, I turned in. I'm using all the AstroTurf. Straighten this as much as possible, use all that curbing. As you can see, I'm doing 194 miles an hour. If you're doing 190 around there, that's your target, minimum target. Now you can use all the left AstroTurf as well on that last corner that I just passed. I didn't in this case, but you want to use all this right hand side AstroTurf on the exit, and perhaps if you can get a very good line, as you can see the black racing line there, you can use the concrete which comes the tarmac that comes after the curbing. These two bridges are time reference points. You've heard me talk about these in the past. And then we're coming up the final corner. Now once again I come down 2 gears on this particular lap, but I only come down 1 gear now when I'm doing my really fast laps, because the car can handle it. The faster you get around the corner, the faster it straightens up a bit, the angle changes. Yeah, you can see it on the map actually. It's sharp and then extends outwards. So as you see, I come down 2 gears. Just above 190 I stayed there, and I'm going to go across the line. So obviously this is the only braking point that changes. It's going to be a 150 meter forward marker now as we approach. So that's 200, 150. As you can see, we're approaching 150. We just start braking now, and then the rest of the lap is basically the same. You're looking for same exit speeds, same braking points, and so on. So we'll just follow that through in a second. I'll also put my fastest lap onto this as well at the end of the video, just to show you what you can do now with the speeds available. So I missed the AstroTurf there, bit wide there, but we can continue now. So as you can see, it's flat out through here. Same again, 100 meter forward marker. You want to brake, turn in, look for the green, out. I was a bit faster this time. Come down again. I was very close there, you see. You don't want to be that close. Bit wide. I'm missing the apexes here, but because this is such an easy challenge in comparison to the other two, you can do that. You can make mistakes. Just you see, I clipped the gravel there as well. There's a time reference point and another one there if you need it, if you need to know how you're doing over the lap. So 2 gears again, a bit faster this time, it's 193, and then straight across the line. So what I'll do now is I'll show you the other lap, and I won't talk through that, I'll just let you watch that one, and I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. I know it was very quick and it wasn't as informative as the others, but it's been a while since I did this, so you know, hopefully it's helped you anyway, and thank you.